Today I want to talk about 6 ways to make money in farming without having a farm. And I believe that these are some lucrative ways. Uh, I'm saying these 6 ways not because I've done these type of businesses, but because I am a farmer that actually needs these type of resources to help me with my farm. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natasha. I work to be self-sufficient, grow my own food, and live off the land. And I have an organic permaculture farm in Panama that I mainly use for my own use of growing my own food. I do sell some things locally, but as I grow my farm, I realized that if I had help in certain areas, I think I could be more efficient in having a larger um, production farm, organic farm. I specialize mainly in. I have an apiary, so I have honey. I have some goats and sheep, and I grow a lot of organic, exotic fruits and vegetables, as well as your common chickens and for eggs and chicken for meat. So these farming ideas for making money actually come from the fact that as a farmer, uh, these are things that I could use. So if you are one of these or have a business in any of these, please comment below and reach out. The first is actual farming consultant, and that is the type of person that helps with the research, helps with more of the backbone, gives advice once they realize, help you figure out the type of farm that you have and where you want to go. Um, so a consultant that is more specific in my needs would be somebody that worked more with apiaries, that knows more about organic permaculture farming. I like to work with the land, everything on the land, be able to use it, reuse it, and make it in a better way. Um, and maybe they could help with more innovations or even financial management. So the first would be a farming consultant. Um, I see that as a resource that I'm sure that there would be demand out there for that. The second is farm processing and packaging. When I think about my apiary and my honey, I basically was like, okay, let me figure out how I'm going to package it. I didn't want to use plastic. I knew I was going to use glass, but I didn't have a plan on if I had more orders. Like if for from a marketing standpoint, if I was able to export and sell it, how would I package and process the honey um, on a large scale. So I think there's a niche there for a business that could help farmers on a larger scale, packaging and processing. Um, the third type of business I think that could be lucrative for farmers would be farm transportation. Moving your product, through the food chain is so important, especially when you've got things that are perishables, especially if you've got exotic fruit and vegetables that are not easily grown in certain areas. That would, having a contact that, you know, farm transportation company that actually knew your business and knew how to move it efficiently and quickly to where it needed to go, um, would would really be, I think, a business that could blossom for farmers like myself. The fourth would be this kind of goes along with farming consultant, but because of technology, it is so fast and with AI, technology solutions for farmer, to help them improve their efficiency with growing things, making them seeding easier by using the latest technology. So there, I think, is an opportunity for people in the tech industry to help smaller farmers um, use those tools in their on their farms, especially when many of them are in rural areas, and they're like myself, I don't I don't know as much, from a technology standpoint on how I can be more efficient with my farm using, the latest technology. So I think there's demand out there for that as well. Another number five is going to be more of a herbal medicinal production, maybe consultant or somebody that really helps and focuses on farmers work with um, that work with medicinal, natural, organic, um, whether it's plants, fruits, vegetables. But, with in the times that we live now, a lot of people are going back to natural. And in areas like myself, being in a more tropical environment in Panama, I'm able to grow a lot of medicinal fruits and vegetables, but I'm not doing it on a larger scale. And I would think that if I did, I could probably um, benefit in moving more of those medicinal plants. I grow them for myself, like the moringa, gotukula. Um, I've got the aloe vera, but things that might not grow in other areas. I think there's a demand for somebody that specifically understands medicinal herbs that can help grow it on a larger scale. And the sixth way I think you can make money would be helping somebody with exportation of their products, especially when you have rare products, organic, rare, exotic, um, that can't be grown in certain areas. Somebody that can help you go in there and say, okay, I can figure out how to move your product to other countries, how to move it, export it to other areas. And I guess that's, also from a marketing standpoint. But it would really help me as well as I would think other farmers, somebody that can help with the exportation of products that might be more rare. And same with my honey. How to export it to different countries that they all have different rules. So those are some ideas that I think from a supplier standpoint, I would think there's a demand and a need. If you are in any of these fields and you connect or can relate to this, please leave a comment below and let me know, because I would love to talk with you, and maybe there's a connection. Again, I'm in Panama, and I do really enjoy organic permaculture farming and living in nature. So, uh, but I have a small farm, and I am looking to maybe grow over the years and be more efficient. All right. Thank you for watching.